Good day, viewers. You are once again welcome to my channel. So today we shall be looking into the recent protest by the Ex Npower beneficiary. So for those of us that doesn't know what Empower means, it is one organ under the Social Investment Program of the federal government under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari. So this program commenced since 2016, and it has been regarded as one of the most successful social investment program ever happened in Nigeria. Now, but as time goes by, certain things happen which does not go down well with the participants, that is the beneficiaries of the program. Now, and a protest happened this week in Kwara State, Ilorin, Kwara State, which I want to first and foremost appreciate the participants. They really presented their point. They tried to represent the interest of the beneficiaries. And also, before anything, I want to appreciate the federal government, because if they have not done this, many of us wouldn't have had anything to do since 2016. So it has been a kind of a kind gesture from the federal government, which we also appreciate. Now, and it wasn't that we were just taking the money, as some people will make it to look like, although we have in our Nigeria kind of ways. We have some people that may not contribute as they're supposed to have done, but got paid. So we can't even rule out that if it happens in the civil service, so why can't it happen in ordinary what they call it, voluntary program that is meant to eradicate poverty. Now, that aside, I want to also appreciate the participants again. So if you have not seen the video, you can quickly watch it. So
Kabiru Pelemi maintained that the federal government is not fair with the sudden disengagement without transitional process that will guarantee the success of the scheme, adding that the development will only render the scheme useless as the original motive of the program is almost defeated with the increased level of distrust youths already perceived of the federal government.
We have rendered patriotic services and made great impact in our various communities during our years of engagement. But now, the federal government has disengaged us with a meaningful exit plan or package in this pandemic period since the month of June and July. Sending us back to the streets where we are picked from will defeat the very purpose of addressing the problem of unemployment in Nigeria. Closing the door of employment opportunities against qualified graduates and able youth is one sure way of luring them into social vices, criminality, idleness, low self-esteem, cybercrime, kidnapping, etc. It will also continue to affect the economic as most of the disabled volunteers are in their productive.
now, having watched the video, you see the participants, they really presented their point very well. It is unambiguous, it is well stated. So I think I can see 3 points there. First is transition as promised by the federal government. The federal government promised us so that they were going to transit us into an enhanced program. So we didn't know what it was that they were talking about, but we believed them that they were going to transit us into another program. So, but since they they called for the end of this program, they have not come up with what their transition means. So, which is one of the points raised in that protest. The other one is the payment of backlogs. So, some of us have not been paid, or let me say, some participants have not been paid up to 5 months. So, a friend of mine called me and said he has not been paid for 5 months. So, we want them to look into that. They should look into that. They should pay them their backlog. And also, the last one is issuance of device. So issuance of device to the beneficiaries that are yet to get their device, especially the batch B. And I don't, none of them have taken the device, so they should give them their device. It is part of the program, so it is part of the program. So, having said that, I want to quickly drop my suggestion to the organizers of that protest. So we are in a legal country, in a former country where things are done legally. If the federal government is not ready to tell us what they want to give us as a kind of a transition that they have for us, so I think we should be able to take it up with them, going to the court of law. So because um they it is it to a certain extent it was written, so it was written because that is the point that they also are making, that they did not promise us a permanent job. Yes, we know it was a 2 years, 2 years program. So which they failed. During the run up to the election, they promised, they were telling us that the permanency depend on our ability to support the government, quote and unquote. So, which I think is one of those things that impressed many of us and made them to vote the president, their government into power again. Now, so if they failed, it means they have breached a kind of contract. It is a written something, so they have breached it. So, and also there are video evidence of where they were promising us that transition. So they should be able, and in fact, they have some times ago they brought out some kind of transition something, and it's only that it is to no avail. So we should just try to take it up with them instead of wasting our time protesting. We should go to court. There are many lawyers out there that they will do it for us on pro bono. So even some of them are even interested in it as far as against this government. So they will take it up. So if we can take it up like that, I think it is a kind of it is necessary this time around. Now, another solution is that I want the organizers of this program to talk to the Nigerian Government Forum. So they are the beneficiaries of this particular program. Every state in this country control the education of that country. They control the primary health center, health care sector, and also even they are responsible for, to some extent, about the agricultural output of their state. So like Ogun State now, the governor is doing a lot when it comes to agriculture. He's doing a lot, we can see it, and only that we still need to do more. So we can go to them, tell them, okay, this is what happened. We worked for you. Are you not going to appreciate us? We worked for you. If we can even meet the president of PTA, Parent Teachers Association of Nigeria, there should be something that they can do to this. Teachers are retiring every day. Our classes are becoming empty. The few teachers that are in service, they are having a lot on their neck to do. So in order for us to have good outputs, good productivity from those teachers, and also for the students to have the best of education, they need more hands. They need more hands. So we can take it towards our side. It's as if it appears as if in Nigeria we need to do things politically. Let us let them know that we are at least 500,000 people. We are not just one. 500,000. So we can do something about that. Now, the next point is I want to suggest also again that while we are pursuing this federal government state issue, so we can always come to a kind of agreement between the beneficiaries. We can establish something that will generate income for us. If we can come together, let's say for instance, people are forming political parties, people are forming what they call it, cooperative societies. We have in Abeokuta here, we have Onward, so that is specifically for the teachers. So if they can do that, there's nothing stopping us. We are graduates. We have experts among us. We have people that can give idea. So there's nothing stopping us from contributing at least 5,000, 10,000 naira, and we can establish something in the name of maybe Ex Npower beneficiaries. So in order for us not to even lose that name, because whether we like it or not, this particular program has done a lot in our lives. So I want us to look towards that side. Like if let's say 5,000 beneficiaries should contribute 10,000 naira, that is about 50 million naira, and 50 million is enough to start even a corporate transportation business. So we have so many transport company out there. So we can start it even if it is just about with 2 buses, with 3 buses, 5 buses. We can start something. We can start something like we can make it a kind of shareholding stuff. So contribute 10,000 naira, you will be paid based on your unit of shares. You will pay based on your unit of shares. So if we can do that, it means we can we are moving forward. So we contribute the money, form a company, buy buses, and we can even use tracker. If we are afraid of those people, those drivers that can take the bus to anywhere, we can use tracker, employ technology to fight their corrupt nature. So we will get our money back, and I think that is enough for us to even get money. It may get to a particular level that we will not even need government or anybody's job. So and there you can also provide other type of business that we can go into. You can we can look into agriculture if that will solve the problem. If we can come up with these 36 states empower stuff, there's nothing stopping us from coming together to form a business, from coming together to have to liaise with bank, maybe Jais Bank or any other bank, Jais Bank, GT Bank, or anyone. We can talk to them. So they will be the one to monitor the business for us. So why we contribute the money into their account, everyone will have account with them. At the end of the day, the profits will go straight into that account. So I think we should also look towards that side. So um thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, please try to give me a thumb up, try to subscribe for more video, for more interesting video, and I promise not to disappoint you. If you have any correction or comment that you want to make or suggestion, please feel free to put it in the comment section below. Thank you very much.